Good morning, gamers. Welcome back. I am the AMDM lead. This is my coffee. And you're watching from Anthem Games. So, over the course of the last 6 days, the party has been dealing with elementals that have spawned all over town. In fact, possibly all over the country. As they had started defeating them, they've been reacting to this. So taking action, they started investigating how, what, when, where, the whole 9 yards. So they went to the individual that had hired them, a tribunal judge by the name of Zachariam Kepewix Aspesorn Simonar the 19th. This person is actually one of my previous players. He is a tribunal judge and a wizard. As the party had contacted him, he informed them that he has, through divination and magical methods, determined where the epicenter of this is. And it was where a garden was in the center of a block. And he tells the party that they're going to go there tomorrow, and he's already informed the guards that they're going to create a perimeter around this city block, so they can go in and investigate and deal with it with few casualties. So as the party approaches, arguing amongst themselves on what they're going to have to fight and other things, they notice that the block has been blocked off. The guards have cleared buildings. And this area is more highly damaged than the other areas that they had been to over the past 6 days. The other areas of the city that have been damaged have been spotty here and there. And there have been elementals spotted. They've only been dealt with a few that they have come across, but they have been spread across the city, creating massive amounts of damage. As they approach this, they hear more buildings rubbling, falling in, collapsing. Now, mind you, BridgeWater is a very large metropolitan area. So, we're talking a city block is roughly 150 square meters, 500-ish square feet. So as they move in, they hear someone screaming, yelling, "Where is it? What have they done with it? Where is it? What has happened?" Just anger. They proceed to attempt to talk to him. Clay, a fighter amongst the group, who has just recently woken up with having dreams of Xandus. Xandus is one of the prime deities in this setting. One of the the big, high deity, and had severe dreams of Xandus, waking up and finding a tattoo that he had changed form. So he goes in and they're trying to converse. They get up to it, and they come across this individual who is yelling. As they converse with him, he angrily slams his staff into the ground, and fire jets spurt up, knocking some of the party to the ground. After a brief intermission, trying to convince him, "Hey, we'll help you find what you're looking for," he turns towards them and goes, Did you do this?" They're like, no, we're going to help you. We're trying to figure out what's going on. No, we're going to help you. Just tell us what's missing. He leans forward, looking at them over the rubble, which will be there, and tells them, They're like, what did you lose? We'll help you find it. He leans over and goes, where's my forest? At which point the party's like, forest? And then they notice a tree that has very large girth on it, possibly old, really old, had been broken over and laid on its side. So they're like, oh shit. What happened? What happened? What happened? He goes, I have awoken and my forest is gone. So he's a little pissed. Surprise! They're like, look, there's a forest that way. Go that way. Thus the bard says, convincingly enough, he does. But he does so as in the form of a fire elemental, proceeding to head off, at which point they try to stop him because he's a fire elemental headed to a crowded area. So combat ensues. Over the course of a few minutes, he changes into each elemental form, and each round, another elemental attack. They finally manage to subdue him, take him out, kill him. As he's dying, because he would normally have bled out, he hit 0 hit points. You know, he would have bled out. They could. The Clay had just learned out he has the ability now to spare the dying. Completely amazed at why he has this ability. He does not. Clay himself does not know why he is all of a sudden able to stop somebody from croaking. They were able to subdue him. Once he was, his final form was that of a earth elemental, where Vanique was able to use his ability to restrain, creating arcane chains that appear out of the ground and out of the sky and out of anything to wrap around and hold a person. The creature could not break the chains, and they were able to take him down. This was after several rounds of combat. So they take him down, they spare the dying. As he's unconsciously laying there with these arcane chains still around him, they then proceed to bind his hands, his feet, and gag him. That way he cannot produce any arcane things. Take him back out. The guards take them to the city castle. They had never been to the castle. It looms right next to the ocean, upon an island near the edge of the city. Very well protected. So they escort it in. They move him into there's a room of cells which have glyphs all upon them. As Vanique moves closer, he starts to feel weaker. Recognizing the enchantments there are enchantments upon the room that dispel and suppress magics. Vanique is a special kind of magic user. He is an embodiment of magic. That type of room will kill him. So he's like, nope, not going any further. They drop him off. Then they come to find out one of their guards that they know, that they've met on a couple of occasions, Naren, has gotten a promotion, it seems like, and proceeds to tell them that the prince wants an audience with them. So they were led into the castle, into a room. They have several well-armed guards. And after a few moments, a group of councilmen and tribunal judges come in, followed by the prince. The prince awards them a sigil of the House of Enoch for their service to the city and to the country of Kiltora. The sigil of Enoch is basically, they can use it to gain assistance from any guard or soldier within the country of Kiltora. It is the royal seal, basically. And he thanks them and says, you know, of course, we hope to be able to call upon you in the future. Basically implying you've proven yourself awesome people, and I'm going to use you. And then he leaves. They go out and they discuss. They come to find out that now the prince and the council want the party to find out who destroyed the tree, releasing this individual that destroyed the town. They make their way back to the little area of the park, search around the tree, and come across a string that has 4 mummified fingers on it and a green feather. Upon talking to some other people and doing some more investigation, they find out that the green feather is from a cockatrice, and the mummified fingers are drow fingers. I believe now they've gone to the College of Magic. They've gone to speak to a couple of drow, and one of them has gone to meet their contact that they've been a partial employee, who's also the head of basically the mob, and find out that he is currently touring around the damaged sites. He's a businessman, and he's offered his services to help rebuild the damaged areas. And that's where I left it off. And that's where we ended it. I can't wait to see what happens next. So, that's all I got for now, guys. That's my... Oh, they did find out that the tree... I'm sorry, I have to go back. That's not all of it. The tree, when they spoke to a druid, a drow druid that resides outside the city, named... where did his name go? I've got a lot of notes on this. Calamar. He owns a set of Nightshade stables right outside the city. They did find out that the legend has it that tree housed a druid that cleared this area of dragons a millennia ago. And that tree is where they founded this, was around the center of Bridgewater. The city was founded around this tree because of this druid's legend. Now that druid's in custody, and this druid wants to go talk to other druids. Oh, it's getting fun. That's all I got for now, guys. This video is getting long. If you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like's an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me gain 300 experience points so I can get to second level. And as always, the AMDM does hereby authorize you, the viewer, to gain 10 experience points for every video that you share. That's all I got for now, so go roll some dice.